Hello and welcome, dearest. I'm GrandmaM, and I did a video sharing the starter stamping kit, the Forever Fringe from Maniology, and in that comes your there's the other bottle. It comes with two 5 ml bottles of polish, and Forever Fringe is, or excuse me, the Monarch Dreams, I believe. I just wanted to share with you, if I'm not mistaken, last time I checked, this shade is not available for individual purchase. You can get it in a 6-piece set of polish. I don't remember the name of that, but just so if you go to search for it, last time I checked, it wasn't available to purchase individually, only by the sets, and there's several shades that that applies to. Most of the colors you can get individually from Maniology. There's a few that are not. The other thing I wanted to say about why you want to wait to open your polish for 24 hours is because I use this, so I'm going to clear this off and show you what I'm talking about. Typically when you get it, your bottle is going to be full and you're going to have all the polish in there. And because of the potential for bottleneck, any bottle of polish, all of them are the same way. Because of the words are hard, because of us being on the mainland and Hawaii being at sea level, it's got to go to a different altitude. And so there's an expansion as it goes up to the altitude and then comes back down to land level. And then depending on where you're located, Las Vegas is considered technically, even though we're a southern state, southern part of the state, it's still high altitude. So if you are in any place in a mountain region going east where you are in a higher altitude than sea level, you're going to have that expansion. And so you want to allow that to come to the level of where you're at for the altitude before you open it, because that is going to change how your polish, I don't know how to explain the chemical reaction to that, but there's that. And then when you open things up, it's going to be kind of all jumbled around. So there's a potential, because it's so full, it's going to come up and you might get extra spillage. To be honest, sometimes I've received polishes that it had a little bit that leaked into the lid and around the edge. It wasn't a whole lot that I lost, so it wasn't a big deal. Now, if an issue happens, and you feel like you've lost too much polish, you can always contact Maniology. They're really good with their customer service. Say hi to Gia for me. I hope that's how her name is pronounced, G-H-I-A. She's absolutely a gem, but the Maniology customer service is top notch. So I'm just letting you know, they're the best company out there that I have come across. There's like a couple others that are in high esteem and at the same level, but not, I mean, they are responsive, they respond to you, and they're helpful, even if they misunderstand what you're saying and you respond back and go, no, this is what I meant. They go, oh, we're sorry, and they fix it like right on the spot. And there have been times I've had issues. I was the problem child and had stuff happening, and they have been so dedicated taking care of things. I'm just telling you. So I love the entire team. Love letters to them. But I don't want to go through the messy part of it, but if you have difficulties and you need to see me demonstrate it, please let me know in the comments and I'll add more to it. But essentially, if you take something that you can grab onto and pull, the spindle part comes out, and you can take a Q-tip or put that down. You can take your holders, tweezers. Where did mine go? I know they're around here somewhere. Not the pair I was looking for, but you can take your tweezers and some pads of whatever you have to hold onto the acetone. Put the acetone on them and fold them up and then hold on to this. And then after you've pulled out the spindle part, then you can go into the cap part and do the clean out. You're going to want to do the same thing around the neck, and you can kind of clean it up. It might take you a little bit of, of a minute to do that. And then when you're all done and everything's cleaned off, you can snap the spindle. It'll pop back in and hold on to it. If you feel like you need to get a newer one, they do sell them separately on, at least they did last time I checked on Maniology's website. But these bottles are cute, and I like to save these when I've used all of the polish, and I will refill them with another version of polish or topper or other things, because it makes it super convenient. And I have small hands. I know it may not seem like it, but I have really tiny baby hands. And I mean, if this is a measure of anything, here is a standard bottle of Sally Hansen and a standard bottle of Maniology's polish, and they pretty much take up my whole hand. They literally take up my entire palm. So I do have little teeny tiny hands, and without long fingernails, I have little teeny tiny baby hands. My hands don't look like adult hands unless I have long nails. So these ones are a little bit easier to grab for me. I like the smaller items of stuff that are chunky to hold on to. So save your bottles, because at some point you can make your own polish shade if you find that other companies and or Maniology, if there's a shade you want and they can't make a polish shade that everybody's going to love, but let's just say you're working on a project at some point and you just want a small amount, but one color is too dark and one color is too light, and you mix them just a little bit, you can find your shade. So you'll want to take like your silicone mat or some other surface that you can mix them through, and you basically go 1 drop, 2 drop, 1 drop, 2 drop, 1 drop, and you kind of get to the point where you find the shade that you want by mixing the amount, and you keep track of the amounts that you've put into that. And then when you figured it out, you can measure that out. I know I'm getting mad scientist crazy on you. I'm just saying, you can make your own color to fix your own artwork. Get creative. You can be creative. Everybody's creative. Crayola has a commercial out there that says everybody deserves to have a creative life. And to me, doing this artwork is like coloring most people. So instead of doing the adult coloring, I do the 5D gem paintings as well. Be creative in your life, and you'll find inspiration shows up in a lot of ways if you allow yourself to be creative. It's fun, and I can't draw stick figures to save my life, but this helps me in my outlet to be creative and do art. Since I'm not able to do it other ways, I can do designs and combination things that turn out really super cute, and it's amazing. I don't know if you're new or if you've been around a while, you all will understand that for the newbies, for the first time somebody goes, "Oh, your nails are so cute," and you're like, "I did that," and people are like, "What? You did this?" It is so neat when people notice just out of the blue, and oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm not a girly girl in the sense that I used to love to wear makeup, but I'm going where I'm too old. I mean, I'm not too old to do it, and I do feel good when I appreciate doing it, but it's like, for me, my energy is limited because I'm old, so I choose my battles. Do I want to go through the process of fighting with the makeup, or do I want to do other projects? I want to do other projects, so I conserve my energies. But I was never one for purses or shoes or other things of that nature, so this is where I pour all of my things that I want to do into and get creative. And at some point, I'm going to start branching out into a lot of other things that also will encase my creative side. So I'm really, really excited to share all that with you. But your polish, I know it's difficult to wait, but that 24 hours, if you can, is the best to save all your polish. And for me, I think that's a lot of reasons why some of my polishes that I've had since the beginning of my journey with Maniology. And I've been with them almost since the beginning of the company. I think I started like 6 months after they formed Maniology with my subscriptions and whatnot. I've been there for a while, but I forget because my accounts have had different things going on and I've had to readjust some things, so not all my information is there when my original order was. But yeah, so I don't say that I'm like an OG, because I know there are people that were there way before I was that have more experience with Maniology than I do, but I'm there and I do remember a lot of the stuff. It's just right now the bandwidth it's hard to remember all the different things, but I'm telling you, I'm sad that there are certain things that have been discontinued, but they've brought in. Shh, it's okay. Just a minute. I'm almost done. Princess. She's having a moment today. So, you saying hello to the people? Are you saying hello? I know. Oh, good girl. Okay. All right. Oh, you're having an attitude. Okay. Time to say goodbye. Hope you have a wonderful day. Please don't let those who are in the Misery Loves Company Club recruit you, and they're always recruiting. Are you saying goodbye? You loud. I'll see you soon. Bye.